The Volkswagen Golf is one of the top 5 best-selling cars of all time and was released in its 7th generation in 2012. The series enjoys high popularity on the used car market and has a more modern look and higher reliability compared to its predecessors. There is no other vehicle as universal as this one. From the student to the professor to the big businessman, the Golf fits everyone. The Golf 7 was available as an estate from 2013 to 2019, as a 2-door and as a 4-door from 2012 to 2019. Engines. This is also reflected in the engine selection. With 25 petrol engines and 8 diesel engines, the choice is exorbitantly long. They range from the smallest entry-level petrol with 86 horsepower to the top of the range of 360S with over 360 brake horsepower. The reduction in problems with the range was witnessed by VW when they switched the TSI engines from timing chains to timing belts. Timing chains had caused engine damage in the Golf 6 at mileages below 100,000 kilometers. This is why all the engines in the 7th generation Golf can be bought without any problems. In general, VW's diesel engines are particularly recommendable and have a long service life. Drivers who drive more than 15,000 kilometers a year should therefore choose a diesel. Particularly recommendable is the 1.6 TDI with 105 horsepower and its further developments with 110 horsepower and 115 horsepower. They excel as proven mile-eaters and generally have few durability problems. This engine is usually sufficient for all situations and is particularly economical with an average consumption of 3.8 liters of diesel. Those who like it more dynamic may also choose the 2.0-liter diesel without remorse. The 2.0 TDI often has problems with the lambda sensor and the injectors and should definitely be checked before purchase. Furthermore, the diesel engines of the EA189 series are affected by the VW emissions scandal. If you are considering buying a 1.6 TDI or 2.0 TDI, you should find out whether the selected model has already had all software updates installed. If not, the vehicle may be ordered to be immobilized. In general, the petrol engines of this engine generation are not very conspicuous due to the change to timing belts, but problems and weak points are nevertheless present. The 1.0 TSI from 2018 onwards may have problems with the injection valves. In the 1.2 TSI up to the end of 2014, it is defects in the camshaft phasers that can prematurely damage the timing belt, and in the 1.5 TSI there can be severe juddering, which can be remedied by a software update. The most recommended engine among the petrol engines is the 1.5 TSI, as it offers the best combination of high driving pleasure and low consumption. The purchase prices are correspondingly high. Interior. The quality of workmanship of the materials used in the interior is very good, as is typical for VW. Even after high mileage, the interior still looks fresh and well maintained. This also poses the problem of speedometer tampering. Due to the high quality of workmanship, this is sometimes not immediately noticeable. It is advisable to have the workshop reports checked in detail and to check the history. Exterior. The design of the vehicle is classic and simple. This may make the car look a little more conventional to some, but it has the advantage of looking younger than it is as it ages. A facelift of the Golf 7 was released in 2016. The front was slightly revised. Revisions have been made to the cooling vents in the lower part of the bumper. The rear lights are equipped with full LED as standard, although this can easily be retrofitted on the pre-facelift. The facelift also gets new headlights with integrated daytime running lights. This makes the vehicle look wider with the chrome strip in the radiator grille. The main changes of the facelift relate to infotainment and connectivity. For example, a large digital cockpit and gesture control were offered as additional equipment. Most people will not be interested in this, so the changes are rather marginal. Problems. Known problems with the Golf 7 are the brake discs being too thin, which should be checked before buying, as well as the springs and shock absorbers. If you choose an automatic gearbox, also known as DSG, you should check for jerking or rattling during the test drive. Many people complain about such problems, and in that case it is advisable to simply look for the next Golf. Otherwise, the Golf is technically sound and can be bought without any major risk after a checkup by your trusted mechanic. For whom is this car appropriate? As has already been said, this car is simply suitable for everyone. It is the classic par excellence. Must-haves when buying this car. If you want to be able to sell the Golf quickly later on, the following extras should be a must-have: automatic climate control, heated seats, parking aid, LED headlights and cruise control. Driving experience plus fuel economy. The car consumes very little fuel and is generally cheap to maintain. At the same time, the car drives smoothly and safely even at high speeds. It is a comfortable touring saloon with agile handling and very low costs. An all-rounder.